Zero DTE just means 0 days to expiration. And these are options that expire today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. And because the clock is literally running out, these contracts can move extremely fast. And here's why this is a big conversation right now. The old pattern day trader rule, the one that used to slap you around with the $25,000 requirement and the trade counting rules, you couldn't do more than 3 every 5 trading days. That's being replaced by an intraday risk-based margin system. So instead of your broker counting how many day trades that you made this week, they're going to focus on one thing. Can your actual account support the risk that you're taking intraday? So in this video, I'm going to break down what zero DTE really is, why it can work, and why it's dangerous. And then I want to show you how to approach it like a disciplined trader. Okay. Zero DTE means 0 days to expiration. And these are option contracts that expire today at the end of the trading session. So if it's Friday morning and you buy an SPY call that expires on Friday, that's a zero DTE contract. But with zero DTE, time isn't your friend. It's not on your side. Every single minute that time passes, it matters for your trade. And so if your stock doesn't move soon and in your direction, then the contract can lose value fast, even if the chart isn't doing anything crazy. When zero DTE is good, then the upside is going to be simple. When you catch momentum at a real level, then the contract can move quickly. Picture this. Let's say that SPY is trading around $530 and it starts pushing up and breaking a key level, like a pre-market high or yesterday's high, or even a pivot point. And let's say that you buy a same day option contract that's a call for 60 cents. That's going to cost you about $60 a contract. So the SPY pops, momentum follows through, and that contract jumps to $1.10. And so right now you're looking at about $110 per contract. So essentially you made roughly $50 on one contract. And I want you to take note what actually made that work. You have a level plus real momentum and a fast exit, and you took profits quickly. That's it. And this is where a lot of people level up. So they stop asking, is this a call or a put situation? And they want to know and pinpoint what type of day it actually is. Is this a trending day? If so, then zero DTE momentum trades can work beautifully. If it's a choppy day, then that same contract will literally expire worthless by 1 o'clock. And that's also why I love to use this simple market regime tool. Okay, we talked about it in the last video. And so this custom indicator that I built basically labels the environment, trend, chop, or transition, and it gives you the bias. It's not necessary, you don't have to have it, but it's really good for having a quick day type filter that can keep you out of a lot of bad zero DTE entries. Okay, so make sure you check out my free trading view indicator in the link below. Why zero DTE options are dangerous. Now here's the part that saves accounts. So the first danger is theta decay is on turbo. So with the same day options, the clock is basically working against you nonstop the entire time you're in it. And so if the market goes sideways, even if it doesn't really drop or move at all, your option can still lose a lot of value. And here's what that looks like. So let's say SPY is still around $530. You buy a same day call for 70 cents, expecting that breakout, and SPY even moves up a little bit, like 30 cents. But then price starts chopping sideways for 20 or 30 minutes. So your option contract can drop from 70 cents to 40 cents, even though SPY's price didn't crash. And that's basically zero DTE. Sideways action can quietly drain that contract. Now, the second thing, gamma makes the profit and loss feel violent. So zero DTE options can change sensitivity fast, and that's what the gamma will show. So one candle can completely flip how the contract behaves. For example, let's say you buy a put for 80 cents and then SPY rips $1 on one reversal candle. Your put can drop down something like 30 cents almost immediately. And that's why zero DTE feels like your profit and loss is on a bungee cord. Now, the third danger, the biggest enemy isn't even the charts, but it's actually overtrading. Because zero DTE moves so fast, it triggers fast emotions at the same time. So one loss turns into another entry. entry, then another. And now you're not trading a setup. You're basically trading your feelings. And trust me, I've been there. And if you've done it, you're not bad at trading. You're just human. But you are responsible for building the rules that protect you from your own impulses. In my opinion, if you're just starting off, then this is how you should approach 0 DTE options. You don't have to be afraid of them. You just have to follow rules. When you're trading same day expiration options, I want you to think in 3 different lenses every single trade. So first thing is to check fundamentals and news. Check the calendar for any big news or events. Those things can be fireworks for same day options. So if you're new, I really wouldn't suggest trading around news. The second thing is going to be technical. Only trade same day options if you have a clear setup and a line in the sand. That's pre-market highs and lows, yesterday's highs and lows, pivot points, support and resistance levels, different things like that. Okay, and so when you're marking up those levels, use the time frame stack. If you're day trading, mark up your levels on the 1-hour chart, your setups on the 5-minute chart, and your entries to get triggered on the 1-minute chart. Then you want confirmation. And so for me, that could be something like the MACD lining up on the time frame that I'm trading. I'm not buying calls into weak momentum. And the last thing is risk management. Decide your risk before you click buy. And I would say a max loss of 1 to 2% of the entire account. And if you're new, even something as low as 0.5% is good. And also have your daily stop limits for your account. Let's say if you're down 2 losses back to back, be done. Okay, don't go back in that day. If you have a small account, that's perfect. This is where discipline is going to be built. Start with 1 contract if you need to. Your job early on isn't to hit those home runs, but it's to survive and get reps in. And if you want training wheels, then here's a beginner-friendly way to do it. If you're gonna trade same-day options, trade in 1 window. So maybe within the first hour or 2 hours of the day, and then you're done. Only trade 1 setup. So use levels plus confirmation, like breakouts and a retest, or if you're looking at a strong candle close. Keep your stop loss 30 to 40% of the premium that you paid. That's pre-decided. And your take profit levels, you can start to scale around 30 or 50% and only leave runners if the trend is clean. For the maximum number of trades per day, I would say 2. Seriously, 2, because again, confidence in options isn't built by taking more trades. It's going to be built by taking better trades with smaller size and doing that on repeat until it becomes automatic. Here's the truth about 0 DTE options. They're not good or bad. They're just fast. And fast tools do require clean rules. So if you're new, you don't have to prove anything. Start small, stay structured, and focus on things that actually move the needle. Fundamentals, technicals, and risk management. Every single trade. Okay? And that's how confidence gets built. Also, if you like this video, please make sure you click that thumbs up button for me. It really helps the channel. Also subscribe and click that notification bell so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video for you guys. All right, and I'll catch you on the next one.